Time for the recap of the Tuesday evening simulations in the Simulated Baseball League. This is the third and final set of simulations for the day and the ninth set overall. We have a 13-game schedule again, as we have four clubs idle. We'll start with the Marlins and the Dodgers, and LA wins it in 10 innings by a score of 3-2. They scored 2 in the ninth to tie it before they won it with a run in the 10th at home. 3-12-1 for LA, 2-9-1 for Miami. Jim Brewer the win, 1-0. Todd Jones a loss, 0-1. No home runs in LA. Washington beats Boston at Boston 7-4, 7-12-0 for the Nationals, 4-11-1 for the Red Sox. Bryn Smith the win, 1-1. George Winter the loss, 0-2. Home runs for in this game. Vidro number 1 for the Nationals, and Ted Williams home run for the Red Sox. First home run of the season for the great Hall of Fame slugger. His 1949 season is what we're using for this league. The Braves beat the Astros 7-6, 7-11-0 for Atlanta, 6-10-2 for Houston. Spahn 2-0 over Durker, 0-1. Kimbrel the save for Atlanta, and that is his third. Chipper Jones at number 2 for the Braves. Morgan Ensberg number 2 for the Astros. Athletics beat the Rangers 4-2, 4-8-0 for Oakland, 2-9-1 for Texas. Lefty Grove 1-1 over Ferguson Jenkins, 1-1. The save to Eckersley for Oakland. The save to Eckersley for Oakland is his second. Home runs, Beltre number 4 for Texas, Fox number 5 for Oakland. Padres beat the Mets 7-4, 7-12-1 for San Diego, 4-10-1 for New York. Ed Whitson the win, 2-0. Dwight Gooden the loss, 0-2. And Hoffman saved 2 for San Diego. Phil Nevin, Adrian Gonzalez, and Terry Kennedy all homered for San Diego, all their first on the season. The Mets got home run number 2 from Wright. Rays beat the Orioles 3-2, 3-9-0 for Tampa, 2-8-0 for Baltimore. Dan Wheeler in relief for Tampa, the win, 1-0. Barney Pelty, the Baltimore starter, took the loss, 1-1. And Rodney saved 3 for Tampa. The only home run was for Ripken of Baltimore, and that's number 1 for him. Yankees beat the Giants 4-2, 4-9-0 for New York, 2-8-0 for San Francisco. Ray Caldwell 2-0 over Matt Cain, 0-2. Mariano Rivera saved 3. Home runs for the Giants, Ott hit number 4, and for the Yankees, Scott Brocious hit number 1. Angels beat the Phillies 8-5, 8-11-0 for LA, 5-8-1 for Philadelphia. Witt 1-1 over Hamels 0-2, and Percival picks up save 2. Grich number 3, Parrish number 2. Trout hit a pair for a total of 2 on the season for the Angels. Abreu number 3 for Philly. Detroit beats Pittsburgh 5-3, 5-12-0 for the Tigers, 3-6-0 for the Pirates. Verlander 2-0 over Tannehill, 0-2, and the save to Pfister is his first, and the only home run was for Giles of Pittsburgh, his second. Royals beat the Diamondbacks again 5-2, 5-12-0 for KC, 2-9-0 for Arizona. Greinke 1-1 over Heron, 1-1. The save to Holland was his second. Amos Otis hit number 1 for Kansas City. Justin Upton went deep for Arizona, number 2. Cardinals got their second straight 7-2 result over the Minnesota Twins, 7-14-0 for St. Louis, 2-9-0 for Minnesota. Wainwright 1-0 over Cott, 1-1. Ted Simmons hit 2 home runs for the Cardinals, 3 now on the season. Cincinnati beat Colorado in Cincinnati 6-4, 6-8-0 for the Reds, 4-9-0 for the Rockies. Rijo 1-1 over Freeman, 0-1. He lost it in relief for the Rockies. Chapman the save, his second. Home runs for the Reds, Foster hit number 3, and for the Rockies, Helton hit number 3. And finally, the Mariners blast the White Sox 12-1, 12-18-0 for Seattle, 1-8-0 for Chicago. Freddie Garcia the win, 1-0. Reb Russell from the old days of the White Sox, the loss, 1-1. And each team got 1 home run. Kyle Seager number 1 for Seattle, and Shoeless Joe hit number 2. Joe Jackson went deep for the second time for the losing White Sox. That's the wrap for the evening simulations, Tuesday, December 17. 9 total simulations now in the books. We'll talk to you later.